Peterson.
You gotta stand out and speed. Speed on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ready, go. Get out. 5, 4. Grab your feet. 2. Ready, keep talking. 1. Get that. 3. Good. You're finished. Now we can speed it. One, two, great talk.
What I did to start the 9. I heard your team is 914.
That's Sean's thing. That's Sean's baby. It's 914.
You guys work together?
Well, see, he does like AAU. You know, it's like. And
Last round, one for each. Hey, bring it right here. Bring it in. If you push it right now, these last 2 workouts, you only miss one. I know how they about to, but you only got one of them. So imagine the 2 more days. And them other 2 are worse than the other one he did in. I don't know, guess what? No sympathy. They don't got no what? Sympathy. You got to be prepared, coming in ready. I'm a starter. 1, 2, 3. I'm a starter.
But we do wish a happy and healthy holiday season, and we're glad that we've survived this apocalypse. Dorn couldn't hang it, hit Capuano, the big block. Here's Tom Capuano the other way, and he wisely slows it down. This is a sophomore who knows how to play. But Capuano stepped out of bounds.
No, they call it a 5-second violation. Drew Peterson drawing that.
Coming in late in the 4th quarter. Peterson hounding ice. 20 seconds remaining. New Rochelle's got a foul now. Nearly got a steal. Capuano down court, it's intercepted. Peterson for 3. In and out. Clark the tip. We're tied. And how about Drew Peterson and Akeem Clark, guys that weren't even playing in the first 3.5 quarters that come in, contribute late for New Rochelle. And Rochelle Young Sugarats have found themselves in an improbable tie. They scored the final 10 points of regulation. And here is Ice trying to answer on the first possession of the overtime. Back from Niang, and Ice misses. Capuano misses, and all of a sudden the rims are closed for Iona Prep.
How crazy was it that Drew Peterson, number 50, doesn't play the entire game and then has a 3-point shot, ball in his hands. The ball was almost halfway down when it bounced out.
Midway through the season, one night I was talking to one of my friends, and I needed a change-up. I need a change up in the offense. I need a change up in the defense. And we was playing Mount Vernon, our first Mount Vernon game. I said, you know what? I'm going to throw this kid in the mix.
Changes in the starting 5 for the Huguenots. Drew Peterson gets the nod in the backcourt. He's a strong guard that should be able to handle the pressure put on by the Knights.
You have to say, I mean, a year in, year out, there's going to be a public school that might be better than Mount Vernon, but I want to see the program that has that sort of legacy at this high a level, a national level.
New Rochelle gets the turnover.
You can come up with any game plan you want, Dave. If you're not getting the ball consistently across half court, it doesn't really matter what your game plan is. See a nice baseline drive there by Drew Patterson.
Dorn tracks after it. Just 2 seconds to get it over. They do to an open Edney for 2.
On 7 against pressure and stuff, but it's just the strength, the speed. You see a nice shot there by Drew Peterson. But who's going to handle this pressure? Who's going to step up here? And we're seeing guys. Peterson hit some big shots, tie up here in front of us.
10 to go. Monroe on the move, loses it. New Rochelle back the other way. Holden with 3, attacks the rim and scores, plus the foul.
Holden with the basket. Last foul was on Jamal Lewis. His second personal.
Banner lost track of Peterson, and then Peterson called for the double dribble.
Oh, that's a tough call. It was a great play by Peterson to come trailing in the play there, and I think everybody in the building saw Peterson except for Banner, who was dribbling up the court. Great play by Peterson. He's been very good. I think we've got to remove that surprising label off his start tonight.
It's a Mount Vernon press. He controlled the ball, 1 turnover. And from then he started the rest of the season.
So it looks like the ball will remain with the Raiders. They have 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Some good defense here by Peterson. That squadron needs to make something happen here. And a shot is no good. And an outlet pass here as Clark finds Dorn on the other side of the court. And a layup here. The Huguenots now have their largest lead of the game here. 11 with 4:45 left to go in the second quarter. Now the Huguenots come with a press as they trap the ball.
And number 12, Eric.
Some good hustle there as Drew Peterson dives out of bounds. And Hewitt turnaround shot is no good. Rebound tracked down by Drew Peterson as he'll drive. Now Cohen drives and a pass looking for Plummer is broken up. Peterson drives, pull up. Jay is good.
Drew Peterson.
Look, and all of the starters, Sean Fenner, Derek Dorn, Drew Peterson, and Joe Clark, and Alex Tucci. For New Rochelle, they kept talking about the ability to handle the Mount Vernon pressure. How important does that become?
Well, it's everything. I mean, you look at New Rochelle's pressure, what it did to Mahopac in the semifinals. They won in the game. And New Rochelle's really the only team in Section 1 this season that I thought had the guards to really match up with Mount Vernon. And I think the New Rochelle guards will handle it. A case for it either way. There are plenty of people who think that there's no case for it, ever.
New Rochelle in the danger zone right now. Scales will get his 3rd foul.
Josh Dowdy, Traquan Scales picked up his dribble, and Joe Clark got enough of the ball there. Drew Peterson came over, got the steal, and was tripped.
But Jack Cutler.
New Rochelle not about to give up. Rashawn Young in that last time out saying, fellas, listen, there's under 3 minutes left. We're down by 9. We've been in this situation before against St. Mary's and Iona Prep. We've been able to persevere. Let's do it again.
Jalen David, far side. Scales wants it. David around his back. Very close to a 5-second call. 4 seconds on the shot clock. David's got to go. Fadeaway jumper was blocked. Shot clock violation.
No way to even get this game tied. Had the ball in the hands, have a chance to tie it.
Lots of time left, but You've been covering Section 1 for a long time. If New Rochelle can somehow pull this off, where would this sit?
It's got to be one of the biggest upsets I've ever seen. Do they have one more turnover in them? Can New Rochelle force one more here?
Dowdy, full court press, New Row. Almost a turnover. Offensive foul!
But we can never underestimate this New Rochelle squad.
New Rochelle, the 9-1 run in less than 4 minutes, or the last 4 minutes. It is Edney to throw it in. Edney tosses it, it's knocked around, and Mount Vernon's gonna hold on and win. Well, hold on 1 second, oh goodness! Are they gonna count that?
No, it doesn't count!
They're wiping it off! That might have...
Oh my
I think he got that off!
I think he got it off as well! Khalil Edney hit it, but they're saying it does not count! The referees are gonna talk it over, and the most amazing shot I've ever seen goes in!
I think they have to count that!
Do we turn the monitors around and let them watch? It's very, very close.
We have to replay. He got it off.
Truck is saying he got it off. It is mayhem here at the county center.
Tell me about that.
We're going to have a large crowd around us, and these referees are going to decide the game in this huddle right now.
It counts. They're counting it. New Rochelle. Khalil Edney. Absolutely pandemonium.
Number 20, KJ Rose will bring the ball up.
Moving the ball around, he's gonna find the open man just like that play.
Huguenots are going to have to be patient here and find the open man if they want to be successful in this game. As Peterson will bring the ball up, 5 seconds left on the game clock. Floater in the lane is good. And that'll bring this first quarter to a close.
Down low.
Now the ball is loose on the ground as the press is working and gives the Huguenots a 16-point lead. As Curtis behind the back dribble. Looking for a man, hands it off to Rose. As Curtis has a pull-up jumper over Fenner. Rims out. Rebound by Peterson. Good ball movement here by the Huguenots. Inside to Clark. Peterson. Quick jumper is good. Driving, kicking the ball, stolen away by Clark.
It's going to be key for the Huguenots to get the ball down low into Joe Clark's hands.
As a drive and a dish, and the ball is deflected out of bounds. Doran guarding closely. As number 12 will have it. Top of the key, drives inside. Kicks baseline number 32. Layup is no good. As Edney does a great job of that. Just scrapping on the boards and getting tip-ins.
Also, good job by the Huguenots to break that press for the layup.
So the Tigers will slow it down here. Powell looking for somebody as he drives. Pulls it out, has Peterson. Peterson now drives, and is stripped of the ball, but a foul is called. And a traveling violation here as number 12 looked to split the double team, but may have picked up that pivot foot. Another turnover forced by the Huguenot. Finds Clark on the baseline. Turnaround jumper, rims out. Rebound by Peterson. Puts it up and it's good. Layup is no good by number 5. Ball goes back to Peterson at the top of the key. Clark now drives. Runner is good. Hello and welcome back to the Crystal Arena with a score at halftime. New Rochelle 33, Kingston 24. And here with us is New Rochelle alum David Resnick. And David, welcome.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yes, not a problem. What do you think? You've been at the game today. What do you think? How do you think Neuro's been playing today?
You know, it's one of those things where the scouting report tells you one thing.
As Peterson hits a baseline jumper. Championships in football, nationals in both varsity and JV cheerleading, and are on the verge of possibly winning a state title in basketball. So Holden will inbound to Peterson as Robinson applies pressure. And a foul here on Robinson. And we'll see if New Rochelle still has some of that Cinderella magic. Inbounds goes to Peterson. The ball is stripped. He gets it back. So 10 seconds left in this final stages of the fourth quarter as Dorn will inbound the ball here. Looking for a man, finds it in Edney. Edney gets into Clark. Spin layup. It's going to the foul is called. Big basket by Joe Clark and one. Ties the ball game up with 7 seconds left to go. Free throw is good. Kingston has a timeout. They're not going to use it. And he's off his foot. He dribbles it off his foot. And the Huguenots will get the ball back with 5.5 seconds left to go. 3 at the buzzer is no good, and the Huguenots will advance to the Final Four in Glen Falls, New York.
I think the shot really adds to the significance of just our whole season and our whole playoff run, and we really believe that it's destiny. We've really come really far because we've been the underdogs the whole season, and to make it to the state semifinals is a great accomplishment. And since we made it this far, we might as well take it all.
That's all we're at the county center. Where he won the championship game. And he played tremendous in Kingston where he sprained his ankle. And he wasn't able to participate up in the States. And I can say if he would have played, it would have been a different game than the last game. Drew Peterson.